already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God enough development. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods felt like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-ray song, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, but we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, what up, though, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. Another episode of Fifth Element Hip Hop, man, where we represent hip hop in its truest form. That's peace, love, unity, and having fun. And y'all know, like always, we got some special guests in the building today. But before we go ahead and get into that, let me go ahead and introduce you to my co-host. Y'all know him by Ray Sun, but around here we like to say Ramon.
What it do, man? New week, no smut on our names.
Last time that I checked.
Y'all know what it is. New week. It's gonna be another dope one. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? And in the back, you know what I mean? Your DJ's favorite DJ. Y'all know what it is. Fifth Element. You know what I'm saying? Gonna give it up for the one and only, the incredible DJ Slim.
Peace. What's good, man, on this lovely day of wisdom understanding?
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and introduce our special guest co-host today. You know what I mean? All the way from Dayton, Ohio. And she out here with us, you know what I mean? She doing big things, about to go to LA tomorrow to do this BET awards performance. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and give it up for Charnae.
Hey, what's up? Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, come on. You already know. And sitting next to Charnae is the one and only man. This man has been is well respected in the Vegas community when it comes to these bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these shows, I done seen him perform several times. Him and Leroy Chops always tearing it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't even know what to say about this guy, man. But if you haven't checked his music out, man, go check his music because it's crazy. I'm like, yo, let's just go ahead and give it up for the one and only man, Trey Voorhies, man. We've been trying to get him on the show for a while. Yo, what's happening with you, bro?
How's it going?
It's good.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
So
it's definitely good.
Right now, we're going to get into some news, man. Y'all feel free to jump in, comment, you know what I mean? And then, you know, we're going to talk about some of the things you guys got going on, all right?
Sounds good.
Raymo, what you got, baby?
All right. I definitely got some news. Before that, I just want to jump into some videos real quick. Want to give it up to some of our Vegas brethren that are doing time locked behind bars.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know that we still thinking about them. So this first one is Fats, man. Free Fats.
Free Fats.
Came down with the back of a fork, whipping up an EP. I got a street budget, not a single song out, but them streets loved it. Labels hate it, they want an artist they created. My P.O. on my helmet, he know I'm gang related. Cherry laces, grenadine shoes, just sent 10 balloons to the visiting room. Look, I'm a D-boy, I be selling chunks. I be up and down every street Nellis touch. I be wiggling, just a little bit. My gun got a drum and I ain't talking about an instrument. Mouth full of gold, but I ain't got no metal in it. Just came home on parole, that's my second sentence. Checking bitches, miss me with the reckless business. I'm hitting fences when I'm clean, I'm pessimistic. The things I seen to make an average man wet his britches. From hard beds and noodle spreads to $100 dishes. Quarter chickens, standing on the corner pitching. By myself, I can't afford no co-defendant. You isn't built for no physical altercation, so I doubt that you can make it through general population. You call it kingpin, I call minuscule operation.
Y'all know Fats been on the Vegas scene for a minute, killing shit. He went to BET, killing the Freestyle Fridays.
Yeah, the 106 in Park. He won them shits, man.
Right.
Killed that shit.
Bro,
You know what I
I
mean?
remember one time we went down to the radio station and it was like 4 of us. I'm not going to say who else was there. But, bruh, we all showed. It was like, you know who Bootleg Kev is?
Yeah. Bootleg Kev,
He was working up there. And, man, he blew us all out of the water. Like, we all looked like fools. I'm not even gonna front. Like,
hey, man.
shout out to Fats for
Yeah,
real.
right. Free Fats, man.
Legend.
Fats is a
I don't know
man.
Fats, but free Fats.
Free Fats.
Free Fats.
He's a legend out here for real.
Yeah, for
Man,
real.
yeah, Vay, if you see this, man, set that up for us so we can get that
That interview, man.
that
we
interview.
get that,
He can do it from the pen.
Yep, link that phone call in. You feel me?
And the next one we got Is BB Maserati, man.
Yeah.
Another dope MC.
Okay.
In the belly of the beast.
Name is unacceptable. That's why they never been reputable. I send a message before I ever try to message through the gram. Jump out gang, we got them feeding niggas sections with that blam. The internet is they protection.
Slide your chair over
just a
little
niggas
bit.
ran. Ain't no smoke, them niggas really just my fans. Niggas faking for attention, telling hoes what they gon' do to me. They say it's my time, I went and put it on
for a
the
little while?
Jubilee. Frostbites on my Cuban, boy, this flexing shit ain't new to me.
I don't think BB got that long to do. But a day is too long for me.
Right. That part, you know what I'm saying?
10 minutes, motherfucker.
Safe up there, man. Come back and hop on this music, man. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Twine, you know it's action when I speak.
Hey.
Nigga, I can
We
see
had it
the
lined
sadness
up,
when you
remember?
sleep,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
in my
You know what I
city.
mean?
I was crashing in my beef. PSI gon' say I'm active with my piece. Ain't no fraudulent. And I always kept a hammer like I'm carpeting. Hop out making niggas raise their hands. We at an auction in. I can smell the pussy on you niggas. That's the reason we been dogging them. I can't wait until I put my paws on them. That's why they label me a terrorist. Them niggas scared of us. Got on them niggas' heels.
Grease Blanco in there too. We got to get Grease up here.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Shout out, man. I'm like, yo, man, Freedom Boys, man. I'm like, they need to be back on the streets, man.
Right.
Providing
Yeah,
this
they fire.
fire music
Definitely.
we've been loving in Vegas,
saying?
man. I'm like representing Vegas in a real way.
Right. Somebody got their information, send it to us. We'll put something on their books. Definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so going with that right there, I want to move into to artists that are locked up. Quan, you got a picture somewhere in there that it's a lot of mainstream artists that are doing time, and it's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's
It feels like conspiracy at this point.
right. So
you know what I mean?
we
I'm
got
like,
Young Thug up there. We got Mozzie. I put a line through Mozzie because he's free now.
Okay.
Fetty Wap, Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
What's that? 42 Doug.
Yo.
Melly on trial right now for a double murder.
Yo, I'm like, yo.
Tay K did the race. Who's that? Lil J from Chicago.
Yeah.
You got all types of cats on there.
Boosie Badass is in there too, right?
He ain't on there. You got AR Ab, Honeycomb Brazy down there on
Yeah.
the left with the red hair. We had the cats from Alabama up here.
Yo. Who else is your man and shit? Taxstone.
35 years.
35 years.
35
you know what I'm
years.
saying? I'm like, man.
That's crazy.
But shit, you shoot somebody, you kill somebody, you know, you got to pay the price.
Yeah, man. Shit, real Casanova 2 times, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Crazy right
boy,
now.
they ain't in a fight for their life. he just got cut on his face.
Yeah, he got $150.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask y'all this real quick. Why do y'all think the rate of artists getting locked up? Why do y'all think it's so prevalent in the industry?
I would say too because, you know, one thing, social media, how some people are moving, the things they're doing, the things they, you know, that they're putting on, you know, and trying to, you know, show the world. You know, a lot of these cats nowadays, I feel like, you know, they want to be seen. And then, you know, the way that they moving, it's dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? Putting shit out on social media, you know, videos, wanting to, you know, just be them niggas and, you know, let people know again what's going on, you know what I'm saying, without thinking the consequences of, you know, what's gonna come behind it. You know what I'm saying? People watching you. People gonna say shit. They gonna see what you're doing, you know, from the small people around you to, you know what I'm saying, goddamn it, the police. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, cats be moving dumb. And then it's like, you know, they feel like maybe having money is gonna get them out of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Having money gonna do this, gonna do that, you know. But I feel like it's a big thing of trying to put on for real and just, you know, moving dumb.
It's funny you say that about money because I'm like, the people who make the money, you trying to protect yourself with the money that they give you. And I'm like, man, ain't no way. The feds make money. I'm like, yo, they make the money. I'm like, it's say a federal note on the top of your dollar bills.
It's all tracked by the feds.
Exactly. So how you gonna fight the feds with the money they gave you? You know what I mean? I'd be like, bro, I'm like, it's just a retarded way of thinking. I'm like, yo, just keep your nose clean, especially if you're doing music, man. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be dirty money and getting it illegal, don't do music.
Can I just interject real quick?
Yeah,
and just
go
say,
ahead.
there's a few names that were mentioned that our freedom of speech is being tested right now, and I think a lot of people don't think about that. Like you think like Young Thug, YNW
Melly.
Yeah, YNW Melly. Yeah.
Like both of them are on trial for shit they said in their lyrics.
Right.
So our freedom of speech as musicians, artists who write songs is really being tested right now.
That's a good point. That's a real good point.
So,
Yeah, I'm like, and it's funny because our lyrics been on trial.
Yeah, definitely.
The lyrics have been on
most
trial.
definitely.
That's
Since the 90s, you think like our 2 Live Crew, you know, they literally were fighting for us to the whole parental advisory sticker shit.
They had a whole album banned in the USA. Banned in the USA.
You got to think about it like the Compton movie or whatever. Straight Outta Compton movie, and you see like them, you know, protesting about the lyrics that's in the and it's funny, you would think that that timepiece that it was done then, but then like you said, it was the Luke thing, and then it was like after that it was the C. Dolores Tucker thing. And
but think about it like
that,
this though. Think about it like this, right? Anybody who said anything, even before hip hop, right? It was being recorded somewhere. It was being written down somewhere. It was being documented somewhere and scrutinized.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like Martin Luther King wasn't making mixtapes, but he definitely was on that list.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is.
But I'm like, you go back, like you said, even before hip hop, you think about I don't know if y'all watched the Billie Holiday story.
Right.
And,
I didn't.
If you see the Billie Holiday story, the Strange Fruit song.
They didn't want her to sing that.
They didn't want her to sing her. They was censoring her, and they was like really like going after her and like trying to make her look like she was crazy. And it was like you got government officials, or what is that? Was it J. Edgar Hoover who was going after her?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm like, you got this super politician, you know, head of FBI guy saying that you can't sing a song. I'm like, that song is that powerful, or is it that it's bringing putting a mirror in your face?
Yeah, it was just like Tipper Gore was in the 90s. It was Tipper Gore during the 90s. Yeah,
Tipper Gore. Yep.
It's always some, you know,
but it is that
who ain't got no business
right
trying to mess with our rights. Messing with our rights.
Yeah. But like you said, but it is that powerful though. That's why. That's the whole
thing.
reason why you put any type of resource and all that money and all that effort into something is because you have a goal to attain, which is you know what I mean? Silence it. Keep it on the low. Keep it down.
That just shows you how powerful words are, though.
Word. That's
I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
We all like to say like, you know, sticks and stones break your bones, but words will never hurt you. But these words was for real.
OT, what is it, man? In the beginning was the what?
It was the word.
Right,
you know what I mean? And like, and that's fact. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? The Bible? Is that?
That is the Bible. You know what I mean? In the beginning was the word. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Come on, stop playing with me. You know I know that.
Have you guys ever heard that song "Who I Smoke" by Young Ace?
Yeah.
Like that's like one of my favorite songs. I'm gonna keep it real. And like when I heard the backstory behind that, I was like, whoa. But,
they was naming all the people that got killed.
Jacksonville's crazy. First of all,
yeah.
But like when you're writing stuff, right, and you got affiliations with people, right, and those things are attached to stuff that's real, tangible shit.
Right.
I don't know if it's, you know, common for people to like think like, okay, something that's tangible, it can come back to me, it can affect me eventually, right? And I think that's what's happening with a lot of these like high profile cases is that, you know, things were rapped about, things were said, it might have been said without like true context, but like it's being like they're reading between the lines, if you will, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's not like Eminem where he's like literally talking about like dropping his girlfriend in the ocean, you know, around his daughter, and then like they're going and like, yo, this guy can't rap about this stuff. Like he was able to be like F censorship or whatever. Like these other guys, they're kind of closely like alluding to stories that could be true, might not be true, and so it's they're treading like a fine line in that regard, and that's why I think like it's definitely a huge. The biggest thing I see is that freedom of speech, freedom of press, that stuff being touched. A lot of it has to do with like, you know, the social justice stuff that's going on right now, how everybody feels.
So let me ask y'all
on social media.
If you hear them talking about something they did, maybe killing somebody in their lyrics, do y'all think those lyrics can go on trial? Do you think they should be able to use those lyrics?
I personally think no, they shouldn't.
I don't think so. Because it's like, you know, if a person paint a murder scene, I'm like, does he be on trial for, you know what I mean? Because he painted a murder scene.
I think the reality is it's like a horse's mouth kind of thing, you know, whereas like I look at it as like circumstantial evidence. If that, you know, you don't sit there and listen to somebody who tells you somebody just killed somebody up there and believe exactly what they said, right? It seems like that's being done in the judicial system towards these rappers.
You know what's funny is like, I'm like, it don't take much for you to go to jail. If you walked outside right now and said, hey, that man assaulted me, and the police walked up to him, they're going to arrest him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just your word.
The game is definitely different right now in 2023.
So it's no investigation to it. It's like, well, he said you did it, and until you prove that you didn't do it, how?
You're even seeing it on social media. You're seeing these videos where someone like will get attacked and then they'll be like, you know, I don't know if you've seen this one video. It's kind of stupid, but there's like a video where this like white lady like pulls her pants down in front of like a cop and thinks like nothing's gonna happen, and the cop arrests her like right there on the spot. And it kind of just reminds me of that. It's like some people are doing it like right in front of like the police or whatever, and like thinking that they still have some kind of freedom after the fact. You know, like
they doing it on the gram every day.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's move on real quick. We got a couple more pictures I just want to talk about. What's the next one? I don't even know what order they came in, Quan, but we'll figure it out. Boom. That's YNW Melly's lawyer.
Mugshot.
That's her mugshot. Right? So she was arrested in the past for a battery charge or whatever, but it was dropped. But it's just crazy. He's on trial for a double murder, and his lawyer has a mugshot that they brought up. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I'd have picked that lady for my lawyer.
You know,
she's got experience.
That's my whole thing is like, you know, is she qualified to do the job? I'm like, there's plenty of people. I'm like, that's like saying like, yo, I don't want you cooking my food because you was, you know, locked up and you was whatever. I'm like, yo, your past ain't got nothing to do with it if you got the skill level to perform the task at hand. So I want to know what a record is. I'm like, yo, what's her record of wins versus losses?
Well, I'll tell you what.
You know what I'm saying?
She's been Kodak Black's lawyer also in the past, and he didn't won some and lost some.
But Kodak Black is also putting himself in some fucked up predicaments, like consistently. Like even now, I'm like, yo, I know you got something in your notes about him.
Run that next picture, Quan, please.
Kodak Black, you know, not passing the drug test or skipping out on the drug test.
Come on, man, what we doing, Kodak? Man?
Second award for Kodak Black. I'm like,
Kodak Black is playing with his life.
He is.
Trump pardoned him, 2 years ago or something like that?
You get a presidential pardon.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't doing shit else. You know what I'm like, dude?
That man thinks he's untouchable for sure.
Exactly. Man, I might be I'll be a priest after that. I'm like, bro, I dodged a bullet.
Down here like Mace.
You know what I'm saying? I'm rapping about positivity.
Empowerment and shit. Get close to the guy.
That part.
Presidential pardons, they ain't just giving him a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get another one.
That
definitely ain't getting another one.
He ain't getting that shit every day.
Oh, right, man.
What we got next up, Quan?
We ain't getting those every day.
Hell no.
There we go.
Okay.
News of the week. News of the week.
Oh man, what we doing out here in the mayor? What we doing?
This nigga, you know what I mean?
What's y'all?
Now
this up
right
there.
here, I ain't gonna lie, this is like really crazy. In so many ways, I feel like this can go. Like at first when I seen this, it was like, okay, is this shit real? Did they really, you know, you got all these billionaires on here that didn't pay this money to go down there, and then all of a sudden they're gone now, and you know, that could be a setup. It could be, I don't know. This is just crazy to me. I don't know. I wouldn't be going, but it's like all
it's
of a sudden.
It's almost like a movie.
It's
you know, like some shit you like, yo, real life movie playing out.
It's just rich people doing dumb stuff.
Exactly.
And the fact that they all just had this money, then it's like this. I don't know. Then they get missing. It could have been a setup to get their money or some shit. I don't know.
You trust a guy to build a submarine out of a 54 Chevy parts.
With an Xbox controller.
Right, with a PlayStation controller.
To control it, like, come on.
Yo, it's the highest technology. It's a PS5.
Yeah. No, I was saying I wouldn't even ride the little Nemo submarine, let alone go try to find the Titanic.
And I'm like, and you know how dangerous that is. I'm like, how many let's put it like this. If you go 10 feet underwater, your ears is popping and all this other crazy shit.
Sure.
You go 20,000 leagues with a fucking to the ocean floor.
Well, it's been down. It's not the first trip. They've made a couple trips in that.
But like, why
That's,
haven't they?
The sunshine on the dog's
The
ass
other
once
trips,
in a
and
while,
they-
man.
have
I'm
we
like,
known
yo, you
about
can
the
get
other
lucky.
ones?
Nah, they've been out there. I don't know. We've been paying attention, but you know, it's they've definitely made trips before.
Apparently, they went down a couple times before this.
Right.
Yeah, that's-
Right.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I would get on it.
Yeah,
And the
I'm
thing,
not doing
the 19-year-old son of one of them, they said he was terrified.
Yeah,
he was
he
scared
was
to
old.
death, but it was Father's Day, so he was doing it for his pops.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll be like, Pops, you fucked up, bro.
That's
Yeah,
some
nah,
Bad
it ain't
parenting, my guy.
Yeah,
Very bad.
It ain't happening.
that's crucial. Can you, run that? There's a picture of that joystick, or
Come on, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
like,
Look, man, I'm like, yo,
ain't no way, boy, ain't no way,
that
boy.
ain't even a
Ain't no
PlayStation
way.
controller.
Yeah.
That's like that's a you know the
off-brand,
ones
yo.
you buy and shit to play your games on the computer.
That's the cheap way you get.
That's
That's the Walmart one.
Exactly.
$27.99 right there.
Yeah.
$14.99.
Look, you order that motherfucker off
I
Amazon.
was
This
just about to
shit,
say
nigga.
Amazon.
And they come with 2 in the pack.
Ain't no
Yeah,
fucking way.
The red one in the blue one.
It moves.
Straight up.
As
Like,
soon as I
man.
saw that controller, I'd be like, yeah, nah, I'm not paying you no money to come
Right.
down. Nah, it's
I
not
be like,
happening.
The
and
controller was
250
it.
bands?
No, it's not
Man,
happening.
I'm like, yo, to convince me you would have
What
to
am I
have the
paying for? Like, that's what I look at when I see
Man,
that
paying for your
controller. I'm
funeral.
like, what am I paying for?
exactly. You
Their
pay.
thoughts
Hey,
was
but now-
obviously totally different.
They did
was
say
really-
they did say that they didn't feel no pain. Like it was like instantaneous.
How you know though?
Because they said it imploded. It didn't explode. So I was
But-
kind of reading a little bit on it. It was.
Have
know
you
what I
seen
mean?
the
But how you
implosion?
know though? How do they
That's what I'm
know?
saying though. Like it's like now they found
The
debris.
motherfucker disappeared, so they really
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
They don't
They
know.
said it happened
At
so
all.
fast that it was like
At all.
they didn't even, they don't even know they gone.
Here's the thing.
don't even know.
They would like to. My thing is like this. They would like to believe that that's what happened because your conscience is guilty.
Right.
I'm like, yo, you know what? They ain't feel no pain. How do you fuck do you know? You wasn't on the boat. I'm like, they like, yo, it must have happened, the first day. But then they said that recently that the Navy just heard, like the other day they heard
it days ago. Heard it imploding days
they
ago.
heard it
Yeah.
implode. That
Everybody
means they
keeps
was
making jokes about like it sounds like grinding or something like that.
right.
Yeah.
See,
That's
and
a
I'm
good
like,
joke.
but they might have been in that boat just suffering for 2 days.
No,
they
for
didn't
sure.
bring 2 days worth of fucking food. You know what I mean?
Nah,
And
they
you-
better have 2 days worth of food. Y'all
How?
paid $25,000. Y'all paid 25. What?
They was only going down for 10 hours.
Yeah.
10
Yeah,
hours.
they weren't supposed to-
Exactly.
Nah,
They
man,
going down
come
for 10
on,
hours.
man.
Nigga,
He says they need
it's
lunch.
some granola
That
bars
shit-
on that
that should've
motherfucker.
just never
Maybe a
been
couple
out there,
waters,
yo.
nigga.
Hell
I'm
no.
like, yo,
They just
ain't.
going
Yeah.
down to see the Titanic. We'll
That's,
be back.
that's too underground.
This
They
shit-
shouldn't have been doing that.
My thing is like, yo, it wasn't sanctioned by like the military or NASA or some shit like that.
It was just some
How could you
millionaire.
trust it?
Right.
You know, it was just
How
some
could you-
guy who, hey man, y'all want to go down to the Titanic? I got this thing that goes down to the
right.
Titanic.
You know
It
what I'm
was just
saying?
one of those.
Word.
We be back.
Like, man.
Ooh, let's
No,
go.
I wouldn't trust.
So what's
No.
crazy is like a lot of people been saying it's like a diversion, so we won't hear about the processed chicken or whatever that they're making now. Y'all heard about that?
No, that's big news.
I love
though.
that type of stuff.
Right.
That's big news, though, yo.
I love those
Yeah.
kind of conspiracies. Those
Yeah,
are
right.
easy.
Or them people that on that boat that them
I'm looking at it
immigrants.
right here. It says
Yeah, them-
the
that just
missing
disappeared.
Titanic submersible
Oh,
grabbed the
about
world's
that.
attention just days after a ship holding over 700 migrants sinks in Greek waters.
It's crazy.
Over exactly
That's
over
crazy.
700 people. They did.
Them shits is sinking all the time though.
But
Them
that's
shits is sinking all the time.
man, 700 people died one time. That's like the recipe for a haunting.
Yeah.
like that's like a
Never go
you
out
know
there.
what I'm saying? I'm like that's crazy right there.
I didn't want to go see that next.
Yeah. like these are going to be movies in the next 10 years.
No, in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. that
they
part
already
is-
coming
yeah.
out with all types of crazy shit,
Yeah,
bringing
I
up
heard.
movies.
Yeah, I heard about the
Simpsons.
documentary or something like
Yeah.
that. They already got a documentary set
how
to
the
go.
fuck you got a documentary?
Because
And
they
ain't
already
even-
got the sub and
Yeah.
all that, so they can just throw the people in, throw their little information in, and,
Yeah.
and
But they
boom,
ain't
boom.
even finished doing the investigation.
Ain't no investigation. It ain't nothing to investigate.
I guess, right? I guess, you know what I mean? Y'all went down there,
All of
250
this-
gone.
yes.
I'm like, man,
crazy.
this dude made like millions off one trip, and now he's done like multiple trips of this thing going down there, and people done died and for $250,000. For $250,000, you basically signed your death
A
certificate.
burial at sea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
They
But
said
like
they're
being
already looking
buried
for a new
alive.
pilot
A new pilot to do what?
for the next sub.
Man,
Yeah.
that should be
Yeah.
grand
Yeah.
closing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Grand opening,
Anybody
grand
that chooses to do
close.
that, you gonna die.
That's legit like one of my top 3 fears of all time is like being buried alive. And
Right.
like that sounds like the ultimate burial.
Definitely.
It is, man. I'm like,
So what would you guys go to space or would you go underwater? What's your trip
I
of
ain't
choice?
doing nothing. Fuck
right here on
fuck
this earth,
space,
yeah.
fuck the water. I'm like, there's places that I wasn't meant to go to. I'm like, because I don't have access to it.
Right.
I'm like, space is so hard to get to because you don't have access to it and it's not meant for you to go there right now. I'm like, yo, eventually when it becomes a thing where it's easy to get to, then, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But underwater, we've been on this planet for how long? And we still don't know what the bottom of the ocean look like
Yep.
or what creatures is down there.
Yep.
That's telling you something. That's telling you something. Am I right, though?
Yeah.
And the deeper we get, the uglier they get. Like, the scarier they get. It's like,
man,
yeah, nah,
look,
I'm cool.
I'm
It's
cool,
monsters
man.
down there.
I don't want to see bikini bottom, nigga. I'm good.
I love to swim, I love the water, but I ain't going that deep. I'm good.
Right.
Right.
It's legit monsters down there.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
definitely.
I don't
saying.
go past my box. Like, I don't go past my shorts when I
Only
go
thing
into
fucking
the
with you is
ocean.
clams and crabs.
Look, nigga, I
Seaweed,
pause.
You know what I mean?
I got a problem.
That's how I was looking when I went to
I only
Florida.
take showers, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get in the water.
I only take
Waist deep,
showers,
and
nigga.
that's it.
I don't know what's at the bottom of the bathtub, nigga. I'll take showers.
Damn, nigga.
All right, let's go. Let's do it, OT.
Yo, man. So right now, man, we gonna go ahead and get into some information about Trade Voorhies, man.
Right.
I'm like, man. So I'm like, yo, man. I'm like, last time I seen you and Leroy Chops was performing together at
No, hold on. Stop.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Trade Voorhies.
Yes, sir.
Where's the name come from?
Okay, good. That's a perfect question. I was like, are you related to Jason? And I was like, it's close relation. So Trade, I went by trademark early on, like early 2000s, and then around 2003, John Cena started rapping, and he put out an album with an artist that was named Trademark. So I was like, I can't be Trademark no more. And all the homies, like, they always called me Trade anyway. So I went by Trade for a while, and then I added the Voorhies because I just like scary movies and shit.
Got you.
Scary movies is my thing. So, hey, is there something wrong with my mic though? It keeps cutting in and out. I think I don't know if I'm like talking too low or.
Nah, you good. I think all of us are doing a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll be kind of quiet, dude. Just so you know.
So the Voorhies is from Jason, obviously.
Yeah, most definitely.
Is that how you feel like you approach the game of MCing?
Nah, I mean,
Killing
I'm not
motherfuckers
like,
on the mic.
I'm not
Killing
like
their
a
ass on the mic.
horrorcore rapper.
Right.
I'm not like Necro or Cage or no rappers like that. But like I do rap about sometimes like horror movies and stuff, and it's like it's part of my stuff, but it's not necessarily like the whole story, if you will.
I was more alluding to
how I murder microphones.
Exactly.
And all
How
that.
you
Yeah.
murder microphones or
most
any
definitely.
MC that might stand in front of you, you know what I mean?
It's definitely been a metaphor here or there.
Yeah,
where
you know what I
use
mean?
that,
You catch the machete, you
Right.
feel me? The Jason machete.
Right.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then you had the Cannabis Lecter album.
That was with Ye. Yeah,
Right.
Ye asked me if he could. So I used to put out these beat tapes called the 1 Hour Horror Show, and it would just be stuff that I take from like different DVDs and stuff that I watch. I'd be like, oh, this sounds crazy, and just like sample it. And he took a bunch of that stuff and then turned it into a project.
Yeah,
and
it
that's
was
what
dope.
Cannabis Lecter
Dope
was.
album. Dope album.
Yeah, I'm like the first track on that Cannabis Lecter, man. Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
Yeah, you had to get through that symphony.
Man, once you got to that symphony, the bars was well
Right.
worth the wait. I'm
Definitely.
like, it was
most
just like bar after bar. It was like one of the things that inspires you to write.
Yeah, most
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Ye is definitely one of those kind of writers. He definitely spits.
Yeah.
He's definitely good with the wordsmith.
Yeah, he went crazy on that shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I'm glad that he rapped over those beats too, because for the longest I was like, man, you gotta rap over this or you gotta rap over that. And like he like there was times where like he was working with like a different producer, and I'd be like, yo, let me produce some shit. And then we start hanging out with each other, and he was like, I want you to produce everything. I'm like, all right, cool. You know?
Right,
So
right.
that's how kind of like the whole us doing Cannabis Lecter. And then we also got this 4K project as well that's on the streaming platforms as well.
Nice.
It's that I think that's the single, but we have another project out together. But Ye is just somebody I've known since like my early years in the Vegas scene, kind of getting in there. That's how I kind of got looped in with like the folks at the Carter and stuff like Black Me's and y'all know Black Me's?
Yep.
Yeah. And like I went to high school with like Hitman and stuff like so like I was around those kind of folks. That's how I met SU. Sean Rose.
SU was crazy.
Shout out Sean Rose.
SU and Sean Rose. SU ain't even like he ain't really playing with the pen no more like that.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of quiet, but like I still like run around with his brother Toxic, and
Toxic is crazy.
Yeah, Toxic dope as hell.
I just went on tour with Toxic. Yeah, it was dope.
So you got the world champion Golden Knights hat on. Are you born and raised in Vegas?
Yeah, born and raised Sunrise Hospital.
Okay, there we go.
He said Sunrise Hospital on the east side. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but check it out though. Well, hold up. So this is a good segue, right? So born out here in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
But so I was turned on to you from listening to I don't know how I came across it, but the song Corrupt.
Yeah, you were telling me that earlier. Yeah,
that's
Corrupt.
Shit.
I'm trying to think of that. That was like later on. I want to say like Saturday 8 or Saturday 9. Saturday 9. Yeah, that was actually the last project I put out. I'm putting out Saturday 10 in October.
Okay.
Nice.
Saturday the 14th. It'll be out October. I've been working my ass off on that. I got like 70 songs recorded for it. It's crazy.
Sheesh.
It's crazy.
So I'm like, I see, like I said, the last few times I've seen you, it's been with Leroy Chops, either at Ninja
Most definitely.
Karaoke, or either at the Sand Dollar.
That's my bro.
You're right. So
I was gonna bring him up here with me. No joke. Originally I was like, should I take?
I was expecting him to be up here, and one of my things is I love to see collabs.
Yeah.
What's up with that Leroy's Chops?
Trey
Voorhies album, that collab. You know what I mean? That album.
So we got a couple projects together, and the one that we did most recently, we recorded over at Naked City Audio. It's it's like right there on, you know where the Oasis Cannabis is at? It's like right there in the front of there.
Naked City, that's off of Industrial?
Industrial, yep.
Who's the engineer over there?
Def. He's the head.
Professor Def?
Yeah,
that's my guy right there.
Yeah, that's my guy too.
I tell you like this, I recorded my first album with Professor Def in his house.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like when he first started doing engineering.
Yeah, Def is really cool.
Yeah.
But me and Leroy, we just got to working on a joint project. It's something that has been long, thought of but never done. Like I just be getting caught up in my own music, and then like other people kind of tagging me on the shoulder and going, hey, and Leroy's very good about just being patient and like waiting his turn type, which I hate about him sometimes. Like I love him, don't get me wrong, I don't hate anything about Leroy.
Right.
I just wish he was a little more like pressing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he don't press the issue too hard, and I love him for that though.
If
like,
y'all have never seen a show with these two guys on the stage before,
that kid's a firecracker.
I'm like, yo, the show is like incredible, man.
Yeah,
I'm
like anybody that's trying to book me right now, I'm like, I don't come without Leroy. So like, it's like a joint package. Like we're about to do a show in LA, July 28th, and I told the promoter, I said I won't go unless Leroy Chops can go too.
Nice.
So we got a little set out in California. End of the month.
Hey, both of y'all, like I said, man, both of y'all give off fire performances. The music is insane.
Yeah, we just did what's a Nuwu? They had like a little party last night. Yeah, we just did that last night. It was fun.
Shout out to Jen from Japan and her crew. There.
Jen from Japan.
Man, Nuwu's crazy. Like I didn't know that's like Indian land.
Yeah.
So like they low key can do like
you can smoke on. You can smoke up in there and everything.
That's crazy.
Like yo, then you like ain't nobody pressing you about nothing. Right?
I go on stage, I'm high as fuck. I'm like, dude, you guys got like, cause I was there on some sponsored stuff. Like somebody that pulled me up. It was like, yo, I really want you to perform here, and it was crazy because like he gave me like a little like a bag full of goodies before I even went on to perform. So me and Leroy sitting there rolling up, smoking, having a good ass time, and the next thing you know, it's like Trey Voorhies. I'm like, oh shit, I'm high. Bro.
Does that mess your performance up, or does it enhance it?
It's funny. I just read something in like a tweet that I thought was hella funny. It was like someone saying something like, going out on stage every night is like playing Russian roulette with your words, because like there's a possibility you could mess up.
Oh yeah.
I've been like, so I've been on like shrooms before a show and like perfectly fine. It had no issues, and I've been like drank a beer and was like completely like lost in my words. So,
Okay, so that brings up the hip hop question.
Yeah.
Do you rhyme over the track, or do you?
That's a good ass question.
Yeah.
Right.
I do and I don't.
Okay.
I just performed last night. 4 out of the 5 songs I performed were no lyrics on the beat, and then the last song, because I don't have a version of that song without the lyrics on it. I know the song word for word, but I just don't have a copy that it doesn't have lyrics on it. So I just perform over the lyrics.
How do you feel about people who strictly rely on the lyrics?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not that. I that type of stuff is too like people are too critical of stuff that it doesn't even matter. Like I've seen performers who rap over their lyrics and they do a 10 times better job of performing at a show than someone who's like sitting there with like a whole band and like, you know, the whole operation, you know.
Right.
It doesn't make a difference, you know.
Right.
If you don't like it, it's to taste. Like if it's just not your thing, I get it. But like to me, I've gone to shows where it was completely cracking, and the person not even rapping their song; they're literally like letting the crowd sing the song for them, and the track is playing. Like it's just like
I just need a good show. However they come,
put it on iTunes.
Give me a good show, yo.
So
same.
I know you were speaking about your guy Yabe earlier.
Yeah,
and you produced his whole project for him.
Yeah.
So what do you prefer doing? Do you prefer, you know, being in front of the mic or being behind the scenes?
That's a good question too. I'm starting to realize I'm 35 years old. I'm kind of old.
Old head.
I'm getting there.
Right.
And I think at the turn of 30, I started to kind of like feel like, what do I like and what do I don't like? What I don't like. I don't like to perform. I'm not a big fan of performing. But I am infatuated with making music. So like right now, one of my favorite things to do is make melodic compositions. Right. So I'm just sitting there like making melodies all day long. Like I'll make 10, 15 melodies in a day. Just sit there with like my keyboards, my trumpet, like, and just sit there and just build off of, like, that's what I was doing before I came over here.
So it's like you actually play instruments.
A little bit. I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none.
Hey,
you know?
Hey, because I wanted, you know what I wanted to
That's
talk
why I'm
about
trade, you know.
The versatility in your artistry. Because I heard you got a punk rock song. I heard it was.
I got
like,
a couple. I have like a hidden EP like on YouTube that's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't hitting no more. We about to look it up. You know what I mean?
And that's what was interesting, right? That was interesting because then you got the singing joint, right?
Yeah.
I'm so in love with you.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But then you flip it and you get back on some MC shit and shit like Fluoride comes out.
Oh yeah, Fluoride's a great song.
You know what I'm saying?
Fluoride's a crazy song because it's very conspiracy driven.
Right.
Right. Is fluoride killing us? I don't know.
Brushing my teeth every day with some Crest or Colgate and all that shit.
Is diabetes because I eat like a piece of shit, or is it genetic? Did something happen during Vietnam that got people, you know?
But they tell you it's genetic. You know, they tell you it's genetic, but then they be like, "Yo, you gotta stop eating."
There's so many different ways that they can spin it, right? So the fluoride is okay. So that's a good ass question. You guys are asking really amazing questions here. Let me just say, you guys are great at this.
Not all the time.
And then hold on, and then there's one more though, real quick.
Yeah.
The James story was really dope. Yo.
Oh, bro, that's a crazy song.
That was
I
crazy.
love that song. Yeah. So I my name is Trade Voorhies. The initials is TV. TV meaning like a television. Right. So I have an alter ego. It's called Michael Television. And like Trade Voorhies is kind of like the MC rapping down on his luck. He might be a little more morose and melancholy. You know, it's darker lyrics, but it's also like more energy driven, and also the horror movie stuff comes up there, right?
Right.
Whereas like when I play the Michael Television character, he's like this rapper that's already made it. So like he's this rapper producer that's like, I've already produced for your favorite rapper. I go to the clubs with your favorite, superstars. Like I probably fuck the porn stars you wish you could fuck on when you watch your phone.
Zion Williams.
He's the floss dude. You know what I mean? He's that guy.
That's your Bobby Digital. That's your Bobby Digital.
Yeah.
So
He's
Michael
that guy.
Television is kind of like a play on the TV thing, right? My initials being TV, and TV is part of my concept. So the Saturday projects, if you really listen to them, it's almost like channel surfing. So it's almost like you ever channel surf and you get on a certain channel and you'll watch like maybe 2 or 3 shows on that channel.
Right. And
But-
then go to
Yeah, but then there'd be another channel you might not be on there for more than like 10, 15 seconds. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how the track listing on my albums work. And that's why you'll notice that like there might be like 3 songs on one track and then like 1 song on another track, and then and it's ebb and flows like a crazy way where there's like
hence the after the messages.
For
after
sure.
These messages.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like that.
Nice.
Right.
yeah.
So, Charnae,
Look,
let's talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, we mentioned it briefly at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
That you're going to be in LA performing for the BET Awards this weekend. Give us a little bit of insight about that and how that come about.
So with this, it's called Who Wants to Make It.
Right.
And how I came across this, I was just on Facebook, and it just scrolled through my timeline. And I clicked on it. I'm like, caught my attention. And I just signed up and registered for it. And they sent me like a little email link, for the audition and when it would be, and tagging into Zoom and everything. And it was just a Zoom live, and it had all the artists that wanted to audition tap in. And when you came into the room, you auditioned the order you came into the Zoom room. And basically, like, you had like a minute to do what you wanted to do, rather you sung, rapped, if you wanted to do both. And that was that. She just call your name by your number, audition, and then be like, you can either stay in here. I chose to stay on and, hear everybody or whatever.
Right.
And after that, it was like, you would get an email if you make it, to the next process. And I got my email that I had, made it. And then it was like a process with getting nominations from people to be able to get your stage time. I guess the stage time was kind of based off of, the nominations you get and things like that. So
Come closer to the mic.
Oh, sorry. I got all my nominations and got that email like, you on the lineup.
Okay.
And from there, I just, was getting myself prepared for it.
So let's talk about this song. Who won it? What's the inspiration of that song? Like, where'd that come from?
Who won what? Who won smoke?
yeah.
Who won what?
Which one?
That's the song, right? The name of the song that you just dropped.
No, Get Money is
Get Money.
Get Money.
Get Money. I thought it was Who Won It. I don't know why I thought it was Who Won It.
Nah, you just said that. You just said who won.
No, the show for the BT is called
Who
Who
Won
Wants
It?
to Make It.
Okay, Who Wants to Make It?
Who Wants
Okay.
to Make It.
I was like, I know that threw me off. I'm like, I thought that was the name of the song.
No,
All
the
right, so
song I
Get
got,
Money. Get Money.
It's Get Money.
So,
That's
let's talk
what's
about
out
the
on
Get
all
Money.
platforms.
Yeah.
But you got something you want to say?
Yeah. I want to ask. I'm like, how'd you come up with this Get Money song? I'm like, this is the one that I always see when popping up on my timeline.
Right. And when is the video coming?
Yeah,
Get
when's the
Money.
video coming out? I'm like, man, what we doing?
That was inspired. I'm not gonna lie. Part of my life, just a hustle that I've had, but part of me. And one day I went into the studio and I was like, I told my producer, I'm like, Ash, I want to make a club banger, a strip club banger. Something that's gonna be hitting, that's gonna have the shit rocking. I want to hear, I'm giving him everything I want, and he just, just cooked up a beat right there and just gave me exactly what I wanted. And I went straight into the booth and straight just dropped one take, just straight freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Get Money was, based off of some experiences of my own. You know what I'm saying? I used to dance.
We scrolled through the IG. We seen you doing a little shake on there.
Oh yeah, I used to get to my bag. What I'm saying on that level there, and just a part of me. I want to make some shit because I like to perform. It's a part of my life. I like to go into the clubs. I like to turn up, and I wanted to make a song that was a part of that. That's how I was feeling that day. When I went in, the mood that I was in. So sometimes, like when I record songs, it's based off the mood, based off my life, and that's how I was feeling that day. I'm like, I want to make a song called Get Money.
That's dope.
You know?
That's dope. Congratulations.
So, I'm like, on the IG, you know, you can see you doing multiple things, you know, multi-talented. We see you either singing or rapping, you know, dancing, praise dancing, all kind of stuff. I've seen you do everything on your IG. Yeah. So what do you prefer doing more? Do you like the singing aspect of it, the harmonizing, or do you like, you know, being in the booth spitting them bars or whatever?
I ain't gonna lie, I started with singing. You know, singing is something that I feel like I'm gonna always do. You know, that's what I started with. You know, I'm an artist, so it's like, you know, I really love to do both, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, when I do my music, you know, it's really based off the real feeling of me, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving people the real deal Charnae, you know what I'm saying? No fake shit, no fraud shit, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. If I'm feeling sad this day, going to booth, okay, this is what I'm gonna record. You know, feeling turned up this day, this is what I'm gonna do. But singing is something that's just always dear to me. You know, started that with my grandmother, you know, being able, you know, even knowing that I could sing, you know what I'm saying? And that's just, it's a different, you know, it's a different feeling. I feel like with singing and with rapping for me, I'm able to just connect a little more though when I am singing. I feel like, you know, be able to just express and really give the real, you know, feeling and emotion when I do sing. Right. So, you know, I would say it's a difference in the feeling, but, you know, it's for both. I love to do both, though.
Okay.
So, tell Tyler Perry we said, what up?
That part.
I'm looking. Hey, Tyler, have you seen me?
Look, let's talk about that movie.
Well, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's talk about that movie. I'm like, give us some insight about that movie that you know. We ain't gonna just bypass this again. Up the Score. This movie is dropping on July 2nd, correct?
July 1st.
July 1st.
Is the premiere.
Look, and this is a couple days before your birthday.
That's
you know
right. That's right. So yeah, about Up the Score. This is my first, you know, movie that I'm doing. And I'm the leading lady in it. And how this came about, same shit. Scrolling on Facebook and seeing the audition for this, and I'm like, I looked, seen where it was at. I said, I told myself just like this. I said, bitch, you going? And I went, and I ended up getting it. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting it. And I ain't gonna lie, this is like this a big one for me. This is a big one for me. You know, it felt good to be able to, you know, travel outside my city. You know, go somewhere, audition. You know, and you know, people see my talent in me, and now here it is. On the cover of a movie, you know, that's getting hella numbers. I'm the leading lady in the movie, you know, and just really being able to experience some things that I haven't done before. So this is, you know, it's a big one for me.
Congratulations on that. You in here doing things.
That's what's happening.
Hey, check it out real quick. Back to Trey Voorhies. We do a digging in the crates real quick, where we go through your YouTube and we pull up a couple clips.
Scary. That's
So
let's see what
digging in the crates.
Wow. Yeah, definitely digging in the crates on this one.
This is
probably one of my first. This is actually at this first studio I worked out of called the Fort.
Lights, camera, action.
It was just like a makeshift studio we had in a garage at a house in the north.
Right. Call up Smooth and tell him bring a bag of Jolly Ranchers, some coffee cups and a couple napkins. Let's get it cracking, pop the top off, the Sprite like a champagne. Roll a couple blunts, let's start running that can. Kennedy head blown, drop a cough syrup in the soda, we dead brown. Sipping on the sippy cup, that purple sticky punch. I thought I was doing the show, now I'm covered in snow. But I'm not in Denver, and it is not December.
This is 12 years ago.
Most now I remember setting 5, then we live, and I can keep my eyes open. I see it drive by, I die and tired smoking. Somebody throw me some Ray-Bans, I'm going in.
We look like fucking kids, it's crazy.
Might crash, but I thought I was fine. Flashing dreams at the drop of a dime.
Well, here.
Right.
So.
Yeah. All right, we got one more.
Okay. So this is the newest.
Now this car is somewhat famous.
Yeah, that's my girl's car actually.
She got a whole IG dedicated to it.
What's next? Hot box to E36. No one is high as us. Just got a haircut.
Fantastic swap meet, my spot.
On a Sunday right before they opened, it was crazy how quiet it was.
Right, Sunday that shit's packed.
Walking through that bitch high as fuck, looking stupid. A nuisance, cruising. Don't know how I'm still moving. First time smoking for about 2 weeks.
That's Johnny Mills. He's from Oxnard, and he's the producer. He's the one that actually made the beat on this.
I'ma smoke 2 blunts before I smoke 2 blunts.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ass, man. I quit smoking for a little while, and I wrote this part where I'm like, I don't even know why I quit smoking. You know me, I be smoking.
She always saying some dumb shit. Stay smoking good weed, keep me in a good mood, a positive attitude.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Shout out to Johnny Mills, man.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And that orange E30,
Right.
man. That
I
shit
was
makes
going
it
through
look
your
so
IG, and then
beautiful.
you know, you click on something here, click on something there, and I was like, oh, they got a whole IG dedicated to the whip.
Yeah. My dad's actually a BMW tech. He actually worked on that car.
That's what's up.
Wow. I'm like, man, if y'all had a BMW tech.
It's crazy, like the degrees of separation with me and that girl, because before she bought that car, my dad sold his wheels to the original owner of the car, and so when she bought the car, my dad's wheels were on them.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah.
Before I even knew her or anything.
Them wheels
you know
was supposed to be in your life.
Yeah. that car,
they were destined to be in your life.
Yeah.
Yo, so I had some technical difficulties trying to get this up.
Yeah, I don't even know what I sent you, so like I'm scared to even figure out, like, am I gonna rap over this beat right now? Is that the plan? I'm supposed to rap over something?
You know, we got the bar test, and I'm like, yo, can you send that over again, man, so I can see where it is?
Yeah, let me make sure it went through. Hold on.
I think. What is yours under Slim?
Oh, you gonna handle that?
No. I was gonna send it to you. I'm like, yo, what is your
I think it just said iPhone.
iPhone
okay.
and then 3 or something like that.
Yeah. So that's the
Well,
one.
while y'all doing that, getting that ready, shout out to our allies, our sponsors, Two Tone, Miko, Mad Records Recording Studio.
Yes, sir.
Two-Tone, what's up?
Yep.
That's my dog.
Yes,
I love
sir.
Two-Tone.
That's our partner. And
Yes,
Q at the barbecue shop, man.
Q at the barbecue
They're
shop.
at 2077 North Jones.
I just got that fresh fade today.
Right. They
You
say they're
feel
taking
me?
all fades over there.
I might need to pull up on him.
I mean, I'm like, yo, he like that. And shout out to Mariposa. You know, they doing something every night of the week. It's crazy. You know, last night was game night. It was literally like a Saturday night on a Thursday.
Word.
So I'm like, yo, if y'all ain't been there, man, Mariposa, I'm like, the brunches is going on Saturday and Sunday. And fellas, all you have to do is just be in the building, and you're gonna win.
There we go.
That's one of them tight spots.
That's what's up. That's what's
All
up.
right. So we ready back there, Slim?
Yeah. Shout out to Lord Malik, Mr. North Las Vegas Barbershop. Shout out to Divine Graphics LLC. Y'all already know what it is. And Eccentric Glow, man. Get your Eccentric Glow care, man. But we about to do this bar test, man. Let's
You know
go,
what I
OT.
mean? Yo. So right now, man, y'all know what it is, man. Fifth Element. We got Trey Voorhies in the building, and he about to get down on this bar test. He about to eat. Let's
I hope
go.
so.
Come on.
That's the plan. All right, I like this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's that. Everybody loves the sunshine. That's that Roy Ayers and shit. Come on.
Hey, Voorhies.
Yo. High on TV like your mother flipping picture tube. Still ain't did no complex interview. I turned 30, lost some homies, is still alive. I'm not even sure anymore how I feel inside. Catching the illest vibes like I'm getting killed inside my body. But I don't really tell nobody how I feel inside. I just leave it alone. Don't talk to no doctors, I just leave it alone. I try to keep it out my conscience, I just leave it alone. Feel like I'm dying at my concerts, I don't even perform. I don't even show, like pull up and don't even go. Promoter can't even stop bouncing, sweating me at the door, so I'm gone. Peace, bitch.
All right.
All right, hold on. Hey yo, I'm still writing raps though. Still the best rapper in Vegas, and that's a fact, bro. I don't give a fuck about sales or who you rap for. You can have all the money and clout, you still trash though. When people talk about my shit, I get bashful, but I get more praise than religion. When they hear it and come back though, they always come back, yo, saying my homies say they could rap, but man, you can actually rap, bro. I know that, I'm just humble as fuck. A bunch of trash so-called rappers running amok. I'm just waiting till they fumble the ball, so I could pick that motherfucker up and just run to the wall. I'm trying to win, y'all.
Hey, Voorhies.
Come on, man.
I like
Trey
that.
Voorhies, man. In the
Nice
building.
and smooth.
Come on, man. I'm like, man,
Appreciate you.
Trey Voorhies, man, certified on the bar test, my brother.
Man,
I don't know if you
appreciate
remember DJ Certified.
Okay.
Yeah, well, but anytime we certify anybody on the bar test, we do it in honor of DJ Certified.
Okay,
'cause he's
hell
our
yeah.
brother.
Most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Straight
Shout
up.
out to DJ Certified.
Hey, man,
Yes, sir. Rest in peace.
straight up, you know what I mean? And with that being said, man, I'm like, the Fifth Element is done, man. Let's take us out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth we out.
Yeah. You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God, enough development. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-ray son, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, or we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't said right, please say it one more time. 1, 2.